and sort of had symptoms for just over 3 years that sort of led me to where I'm at now.
Ray Kooistra was diagnosed with Parkinson's just a year ago. The diagnosis changed his life, but he's not letting it define his life. He says exercising alongside others who understand the disease has become one of the most important parts of his journey.
They say for people with Parkinson's, there's 3 things that are very important to do, and that's exercise, exercise, and exercise. So for me, it's just to be able to exercise with others. Not only it adds a fun factor and a motivation factor, but it gets me out and gets me active.
Deep breath in, arms up above the head, and right.
At Calgary's Trico Center, people living with Parkinson's disease are taking part in specialized neuro rehab classes. From strength and balance training to brain games and functional movement, this class is helping participants stay active while building friendships and hope.
It's nice to just realize you're not the only one, and there's others.
Right? They know they can't escape me when they're not doing it right. I'm coming to them. I will talk to them. I'm like, hey, you got this. And like, but get the head up, get up tall and do your thing, right?
People compare exercises and encourage one another. Because with Parkinson's, progress isn't always measured in giant leaps. Sometimes it's standing a little taller and feeling a little stronger. Here, exercise means hope, and every class is another step towards living life as fully as possible.
We're going to lean forward.
You know what? The classes have been, they've been fun. It's, the people are fun to be with. The teacher, the instructors makes the class, fun to participate in. So yeah, it's been a little better than I expected.
Yeah. How did you find out about it?
My wife actually found it. I think it was on the internet.
Yeah.
What site she saw it. I don't know, but yeah. So I thought for me to get involved with something like that would be beneficial.
What were your first thoughts?
I didn't come in with a sort of a mindset of what it was going to be like. Yeah, and everybody's sort of struggling with their own journey in Parkinson, so it's nice to just realize you're not the only one, and there's others. Part of it is their functional exercises. It's their exercises that you move and use and do in your regular life, in your regular day. So to have these exercises that keep you mobile and not stiff, for me has been very beneficial. Well, you're right. It's a journey.
Yeah.
So everybody's a little different. Everybody's got a little different story, but yeah, it's a journey. I think so. A lot of people with Parkinson's, and I've seen that in myself as well. Apathy can jump in, some depression and anxiety as well. So getting out and doing as much as you can is important.
My name is Jay O'Brien. I'm the fitness coordinator here at Trico. I am a Kines grad from the U of C. I have my CSEP CPT, Power Moves, and EXO certified as well. Power Moves itself is the Parkinson's certification that's allowed me to give me the knowledge to be actually put what I know into practice. Yeah. Awesome. With Parkinson's, it's not perfect. So these certifications are not like do this and you'll see grand results. Parkinson's is something how we manage it over time, right? Because it's never going to go away. We don't have a cure for it. We can help mitigate situations, symptoms, all that type. Teach them how to work with Parkinson's as well. This is not just you do this, things will get better, but it's more about teaching them how to be mindful when they're moving, because freedom is big with them. They lose a lot of their freedom from moving. They're scared to do things. It's a lot more work. So giving them a little bit more freedom, teaching them how to be mindful with it is a big part of this. And so inside of that, we do have a lot of moves that help create a blood flow to teach them how to be big and strong, and also get those dopamine receptors to actually start going again. And fitness and activity is a big proponent in helping to get those dopamine receptors to really grab on again. And they're all in different stages of Parkinson's as well. Like we may have somebody who's early 40s, which is not common, but you will get people that are in their 40s that get Parkinson's. You get people in their 30s that get Parkinson's. So there might be, especially in a class like this, we'd have 8 different people, 8 different stages of where they are in their Parkinson's. Some may be taking different drugs at this point. Some might not be at that point. Some might actually have their intracranial stimulation going as well. So there's some people that have gone that much deeper route that helped them. And there's some people that just might be starting out not knowing where to go and just starting to deal with the early symptoms of Parkinson's. So yeah, it gives you a lot of the idea that one person might need a chair the whole time and one person might not. Like in some of our classes, we have a guy who's much more, I'm a sit for the most of the class, but he tries his best, he gets tired. And then we have other people that are like newborn baby giraffes, young child, just wanting to jump around, trying to figure out how to do that with Parkinson's. So yeah, big movements. Crossing our midplane are 2 big ones that we always talk about. Big, wide open motions, use that whole body throughout this. Big, wide, push it all out. Use every bit of your body. Helps them really innervate everything, get everything going again. And so more that they can actually make these big movements, focus on using their whole body and actually stretching everything out helps a lot, because they tend to start to bear down, become much more reclused into their own body. They're hanging over their head. Their hands aren't working as well. So the more we can get them to open up, breathe, get up tall, get the blood flowing, it helps them a lot through that. And so a lot of our motions are based on our basic motions of squatting, standing, twisting, reaching down, but also just getting them to flow. Because the more flow they can, the better they'll feel. But we also add brain games as well. Easy brain games while we're working out. We're talking about naming, we'll go through the alphabet. We get them to go name an animal that starts with A, and then we pass it along the group, but they still have to be active while they're doing it. So they're still doing our activity. We can go through it that way. We can do one arm is colors, one arm is a number, and we get them to list off numbers and colors and numbers to help with that brain activity as well, because it's not just a body, it is a brain function thing too. So we want to keep the brain moving. We need the blood flow. We need those neurons firing as well. So trying to keep it straight too, and they keep you on your toes too, right? So we do have an idea of what we want to do with them. We change it from day to day, but some days it might be just gait walking. Hey, we're going to learn how to take the big steps today. Once we've got those big steps, now we're going to go sideways with those big steps. But when we do those things, we're going to don't look at your toes. That's a really big part too, right? They need to be more mindful of where their feet are, be more confident that they can set that foot down. So we may work on just gait that day, making them do fast feet too. We have an issue that's called bradykinesia. So the idea of tapping your fingers, you and I can keep it going for quite a while at the same one, but over time theirs will they'll lose the ability to be able to keep up with that speed, keep up with that actual length of usage. So the length of being able to go back and forth, it becomes very small. So feet see that too. Their legs tend to get very short, very choppy, very slow. So we need to teach them to get those feet up, moving. So yeah, every class is different on where our instructors like to focus. Some days it is pure strength. They do need pure strength to be able to sit up, stand up. Some days they need some cardio, right? They need the blood flow and they need that oxygen. They're just like you and me. They're not any different in the idea that physical activity is important. So we do have to have strength, cardio, and then we throw all these little bits of helpful Parkinson's ideas in there. Power Moves is our classes are based around Power Moves. It's the only real certification that helps you work and understand people with Parkinson's. So they do only have 4 moves that they work with. And so the more we drive those home, we give them different ideas of how to use those moves, but we can always take it back to those 4 moves that allow them to help with themselves. So they can do it at home. They don't take anything. They could just sit in a chair and do it all. They could stand and do it all. It's more just getting them to do it at home, or create that grouping of them outside of here, a nice friendship outside, because you do tend to lose a little bit of your freedom, right? And then you don't want to go out as much, and so that social circle really does compress and really gets small. So we try to. It's grown a lot here, and we're really happy about that. So now they do have our community. They know each other. Now we just need to get their butts going and get them out in the real world, not just here at Trico, hanging out with those groups, making it bigger, bringing more attention to it. Hey, we're all part of it. We've all gone through it, and it's good to hear other people's sides of well, I experienced that, or you get them talking about the drugs that they're on sometimes. Well, I started it then, and this helped then, and they'll talk forever about that. They love talking about their side of it. So, right? They know they can't escape me when they're not doing it right. I'm coming to them. I will talk to them. I'm like, hey, you got this. And like, but get the head up, get up tall and do your thing, right? But sometimes they'll get all this, but they don't have someone there at home sometimes to actually say, hey, get that chin up nice and tall, right? So then when they come see us, they know that they're actually going to be put through the ringer some days, and it's good. I'm always learning. I love it. I'm always trying to ingest more, take everything with a grain of salt, but we do spend a lot of time in these communities to share information. What's worked well, what might not work well. And so over the time, Parkinson's has been around for quite a while. And so the research has stayed because it's something that we haven't found a cure for, right? And we know we're finding new things about it every day, whereas there's sometimes an environmental aspect, genetic aspect. It just happens sometimes. And so they're doing a really good job of how to fight it. We just need a lot more passionate individuals that want to do this part of it. And this is not a hard part. It's not a nitty gritty, gross part, a terrible part. Oh, I love it. You just have to be people that are ready to put in the time to really do this. And we have great people here at Trico that are really passionate about being able to come here, do this every week with these individuals that want to be here to do it as well. So I'm here to help people. I've always started that way. My kines degree was me to here to help people in their fitness journey. And I've just expanded that because now I can help more people over time. Power Moves was a great opportunity to be able to expand my knowledge, my ability to help people and in a niche environment that I actually didn't know much about before. You know about Parkinson's, you've seen it, you kind of know what's going on, shaky hands, slower walking, but then I've learned a lot myself. I've met new friends along the way with these people. They're absolutely enjoyable people to be around, but I just wanted to help more people. It opened my ability, my reach to be able to do that. So.
And have you seen some success stories?
Absolutely. Every time. If they show up every time, that's a success story in my mind. That means they're showing up, they see the benefits, whether they paid or not. They paid the money and they got to use the money up, but they're seeing the benefits. We're not talking night and day. We're talking, we've gotten half an hour better, right? Not 24 hours better, but we see 30 minutes better. They're moving a little bit better. They're more mindful about their own moves as well, right? They're a little bit more in tune with their body, what they can do, how they can push it. They're asking questions of what can I do more? Oh, did you see that? Did that work? I'm like, yeah. And so they've just been very open to the idea and they've wanted to ingest it all. So.
So you're seeing people being able to move better?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, they start to move better, with pieces. Yep.
More confidence?
Yes, absolutely. You see lights are on, happiness, the happiness, the glow. Sorry, not the lights are on, the glow of the idea that they're happy to be here, that they want to do this. So